This is Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
You're listening to Reminiscing with PT and OZ.
Welcome to Reminiscing with PT and OZ. We'll be counting down the Billboard's Top 100, along with other surprises. So stick with us.
Ready to roll.
Reminiscing.
I gotta get this straight. There we go. I got. Okay.
You're listening to Reminiscing with PT and OZ.
All right.
JoJo Gunn and OZ. PT and OZ. Ouch.
We're here.
Ouch.
All right, we're doing Super Hits of the 70s, Have a Nice Day, Volume 8 and Volume 9. Are we excited or what?
No.
Oh, I am. But especially
I'm trying to find this stupid
the first
thing.
one, JoJo Gunn.
Yeah. Now, I looked under JoJo and there's nothing, so it's got to be under Gun?
Yeah, it could be. So let's start the music and you maybe you can find it. Ready? Okay.
Daddy said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Have you heard the story of the hot rod race where the Fords and Lincolns were setting the pace? That story is true, I'm here to say I was driving that Model A. It's got a Lincoln motor and it's really souped up. That Model A body makes it look like a pup's. Got 8 cylinders and uses them all. It's got overdrive, just won't stall. With a 4-barrel carb and a dual exhaust with 4 11 gears, you can really get lost. Got safety tubes, but I ain't scared. The brakes are good, tires fair. Pulled out of San Pedro late one night. The moon and the stars was shining bright. We was driving up Grapevine Hill, passing cars like they was standing still. All of a sudden, in a wink of an eye, a Cadillac sedan passed us by. Said, boys, that's a mark for me. By then, the taillight was all you could see. Now the fellas ribbed me for being behind, so I thought I'd make the Lincoln unwind. Took my foot off the gas and man alive, I shoved it on down into overdrive. Wound it up to 110. My speedometer said that I hit top end. My foot was glued like lead to the floor. That's all there is, and there ain't no more. Now the boys all thought lost my sense, and telephone poles looked like a picket fence. They said slow down, I see spots. The lines on the road just look like dots. Took a corner, sideswiped the truck, crossed my fingers just for luck. My fenders was clicking the guardrail post. The guy beside me was white as a ghost. Smoke was coming from out of the back when I started to gain on that Cadillac. Knew I could catch him, I thought I could pass. Don't you know by then we'd be low on gas. We had flames coming from out of the side. Feel the tension, man, what a ride. I said, look out boys, I got a license to fly. And that caddy pulled over and let us by. Now all of a sudden she started knocking down in the dip. She started to rock and I looked in the mirror. Red light was blinking, the cops was after my hot rod Lincoln. They arrested me and they put me in jail and they called my pappy to throw my bail. And he said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
Boy, I had fun picking the strings on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That made me a lot of money, too.
It did it?
Yes, it did.
Okay, are you supposed to share it with your partner? Where'd this money go?
Right down the drain. Okay, we started with JoJo Gunn. You read a little bit. Jay Ferguson.
No, I didn't read it. I read it to you.
You read it. Well, you read it to me. That's what
Yeah,
I meant.
yeah.
Yeah. Rock group from Los Angeles, California. Jay Ferguson is highlighted, so he must have been the vocals and keyboards.
Yeah, because he did it.
And of course, JoJo Gunn was from the Chuck Berry song JoJo Gunn. And Mark Anders was later with Firefall and Heart.
Right,
Okay.
and Ferguson, too, went on and did
Yeah, it doesn't say that here.
Thunder Island.
Thunder Island, okay.
Yeah.
And Andrew, and Andes, is it?
But
It's
Andes,
Andes.
but he like, I
Had
guess,
been in spirit.
I guess
Okay.
he was the founding member of Firefall, it says in 75.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
And joined Heart in 1983 is what I
Yeah.
did here.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Wasn't
So
a bad.
for a song that we did, I like the song. But
Yeah, it's got a good beat to it.
Yeah.
I like the beat. Kind of a rock beat. You said it sounded kind of like, who?
Like who?
My mic is talking. Or was
God,
that you
who?
hitting that?
No, who
Okay.
did I say? I don't remember now what I said.
Some singer.
Oh yeah, like Burton Cummings from
Burton
Guess
Cummings,
Who.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, founding member of the Firefall is one of my favorite groups. But anyway,
Yeah, they had a couple of hits. I can't remember.
just remember I love you and
Something else.
yeah, something else too.
Well,
I
that's
just can't think of it at the moment.
Look, Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen. Okay. That was a great redo. The Hot Rod Lincoln was a
Yeah.
great do.
A great redo, yeah.
It was a great redo.
Remake of the song
I
that was
can't
top 40 twice in 1960 with Johnny Bond and
Johnny Bond,
Charlie
yeah.
Ryan from
And
Commander
Charlie Ryan,
Cody's
yeah.
version. Topped them both, reaching the top 10 in May.
And then this one hit number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came. He's coming up with all this old music. Beat Me Daddy Ate to the Bar. He did after Hot Rod Lincoln, and that's an old big band song, along with Smoke, Smoke, Smoke That Cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh, way back in the 30s and 40s. Daddy's drinking up our Christmas. I don't think you really want to play that at Christmas time. And Don't Let Go. And I don't know if that's the old Roy Hamilton, Don't Let Go, Don't Let Go. I don't know if that's his song or not.
I don't know.
It could be because he was redoing songs. Don Bolton, Kitcher Kirchen. Yeah, they had a lot of people in that. Dickerson.
Well, there's a lot of good sound effects and
Yeah.
they used in there, plus special ways they used the instruments to do the car sounding and
But I think that's the best
knocking.
redo.
Oh yeah, the knocking.
The best redo of any of the old songs that I've heard.
Yeah, I agree. So
It followed everything.
Yeah.
Even the rods knocking, and that doesn't really sound like a rod knocking, but
no, shake your head.
Anyway, where are we going from here?
We're going from here.
Two great songs. I'll tell you what, we started out with two great songs, though.
Yeah, we got some good ones coming up too. This is we've got to get it on again. I'm not sure about that one, but we got Sylvia's Mother coming up, so that's Dr.
good.
Hook. Remember we did the trivia question when we were at KBZ. We did the trivia question. How many times does he put 40 cents more to the telephone?
For what? For what song?
Sylvia's Mother.
I don't remember the
The
song.
operator says 40 cents more for the next
all right.
2
How many
minutes,
Okay,
please.
yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we tried to figure out.
Hey, don't forget, I'm old.
I
It
know,
takes me
I
a
know,
while
I
to
know.
recollect things.
Well, yeah, so I forget what it is myself, so we got to go up
but
the count 'em, I
yeah,
guess.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's an interesting song.
Well, yeah, it was just good trivia, too, because, anyway, you'll
Anyway,
find out when we
we'll
play the
find
song.
out.
Here we go.
But is that what we're doing first?
Oh, we've got to
Commander-
get it on again.
We've got to get it on again. The Idrisi brothers, of course, they started out country.
Yeah.
And then Sylvie's Dr. Hook in the Medicine Show. Of course, Dr. Hook went on and
Oh, yeah.
had quite a few hits.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's
Sexy eyes. Anyway.
let's do we've got to get it on again.
All right.
Idrisi brothers.
Okay, I thought I hit it, but I guess I didn't. Hello. Any day. There we go.
We never talked. There was a time when there weren't enough words to say. We never touched, but I remember when I couldn't keep my hands away. The thrill is gone, there's no desire. Girl, we've got to feed the fire. We've got to get it on again. Work it out together. Learn to love again. We've got to make a try. Hey girl, we've got to get it on again. Get our act together. Fall in love again. To keep our love alive. We never laughed. We used to know so many happy songs. We never kissed in the penetrating way that used to turn me on. Once there was fire in our lives, silver sparks that used to fly. We got to get it on again. Work it out together. Learn to love again. We've got to make a try. Hey girl, we've got to get it on again. Get our act together. Fall in love again. To keep our love alive. Once there was fire in our lives, silver sparks that used to fly. We've got to get it on again. Work it out together. Learn to love again. We've got to make a try. Hey girl, we've got to get it on again. Get our act together. Fall in love again. To keep our love alive. Hey girl, we've got to get it on again. Work it out together. Learn to love again. We've got to make a try. Hey girl, we've got to get it on again. Get our act together. Fall in love again.
Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's busy, too busy to come to the phone. Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's trying to start a new life of her own. Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's happy, so why don't you leave her alone? And the operator says 40 cents more for the next 3 minutes, please. Mrs. Avery, I just gotta talk to her. I'll only keep her a while. Please, Mrs. Avery, I just wanna tell her goodbye. Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's packing. She's gonna be leaving today. Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's marrying a fella down Galveston Way. Sylvia's mother says, please don't say nothing to make her start crying and stay. And the operator says 40 cents more for the next 3 minutes, please. Mrs. Avery, I just gotta talk to her. I'll only keep her a while. Please, Mrs. Avery, I just wanna tell her goodbye. Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's hurrying. She's catching the 9 o'clock train. Sylvia's mother says, take your umbrella, 'cause Sylvia, it's starting to rain. And Sylvia's mother says, thank you for calling, and sir, won't you call back again? And the operator says 40 cents more for the next 3 minutes, please. Mrs. Avery, I just gotta talk to her. I'll only keep her a while. Please, Mrs. Avery, I just wanna tell her
That was quick.
Okay. Now here's the thing.
I think it's
That's
3 or 4
a sad.
times.
That's a sad song. Yeah, I lost track.
Yeah, I lost track too. I
4
wasn't paying attention.
times.
Yeah, 4
But I've
times.
got another trivia question for you.
Yeah,
What was Sylvia's last name?
I don't know.
What does he say in the song? Please, Mrs.
Mrs. Avery. Okay.
Yeah, right. But that's a sad song. Even the music, the guitar going
Yeah.
is sad. It's such a sad
And the,
song.
and the
Why
way he's
can't
cracking his voice.
she does?
But why does Mrs. Avery tell him to call back? Please, will you call
Well, why
back
won't
again?
she let him talk to her? Give me a break.
Because Sylvia's getting ready to go, man. She's on a trip. She's going to find something else.
It sounds
Gonna
like
marry a guy on Galveston Way.
it sounds like she didn't want this guy talking to her daughter.
Right.
Which is
because
sad.
it would maybe change her mind to go get married to the guy in Galveston Way. Who knows why she wants him to marry this guy? But anyway.
But that's such a sad song. Dr. Hook has got a paragraph and a half up here.
Yeah.
Pop rock group formed in Union City, New Jersey. Ray Sawyer. See number 9 below. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think
One more year of Daddy's Little Girl, Ray Sawyer.
I think he just passed away too.
Dubbed Dr. Hook because of an eye patch. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the eye patch.
And then it gives the
He used to be
group
on Hollywood
name-
Squares too. I remember him on Hollywood Squares.
No, I don't. I don't.
I do, but anyway.
It gives all the group names here and stuff like that. Perform music for the movie Who is Harry Kellerman? I don't know. And why is he saying those terrible things about me? That's the name of a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure was a big hit.
Yeah. Anyways, Sylvia's Mother was the first thing he charted, and like I said, you can hear his voice quaver there.
Yeah, it's
but he
quite-
doesn't get that. But the best song they ever did.
That was fronted by Ray Sawyer.
Yeah, but the best song they ever do was cover of Rolling Stone. I think that.
We could probably find that one, do that one. We could do karaoke. We got karaoke here now. Watch out.
Group was actually featured on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah.
I'll be a son of a... But that was a good cover of a Rolling Stone.
Yep.
And then he went on, of course, to do Only 16. I think that was a redo of Sam Cooke's, wasn't it?
Mhm.
And Sharing the Night Together, When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman, Sexy Eyes. And those were all kind of smooth songs. They changed
Style.
what they did, his
Yeah.
style. And his voice didn't quaver there. He kind
Right.
of smoothed things out. But that was he had a pretty good career. He on there until 1982.
Well, it says it here. It says, but for God's sake, Mrs. Avery, let him talk to your daughter.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, come on.
Weren't you ever young and in love?
Give us a break here. Jeez.
Anyway, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and Sexy, and who did sad songs? That was
So, yeah, John, Robert John or something like that.
Sad Eyes and Sad Songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of people
Anyway.
who did that.
We've got to get it on again.
The Idrisi Brothers. I've got their original song Cherry Stone, which hit the charts in '59, and that darn thing's worth $30.
Sounds like a surgery needs to be done.
That was
I got
on,
a cherry stone.
Yeah, that was done on the Delphi label, and before they switched to Columbia and went to Buddha. Sorry.
They probably went for some booty too. You never know.
We got to get it on again.
They were Don and Dick, so
And
they
then,
might have went for some booty.
And then they did the Slow Dancing, Don't Turn Me On. That was a good song too. But they originally started out in the country field.
Yeah, 1959 they started.
Yeah, and that was the Cherry Stone. Cherry Stone, you remember that song, right?
No.
Cherry Stone.
I
I'll
probably
play it
do.
for you sometime.
Probably do if you weren't singing it, but
Right, probably. But that was on the Delphi label, which Johnny Crawford was
they
on
did
there.
Never
and a
My
few
Love
others.
too, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Never My Love. Does she do it like she dances? I don't know about that one. And then the Ghost Dancer.
Oh, I guess they
Dick
were,
and Don Idrisi wrote all their hits.
yeah, they were writers. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yep.
just reading that now. Yeah.
Pop singing songwriter duo from Winthrop, Massachusetts. I know where that is.
Here you do.
And he wrote the Association's Never My Love. Yeah.
Yep. And didn't they do Righteous Brothers song too? You Lost That Love and Feeling.
Well, it doesn't say that here, but it could very well have.
Oh, that's what I thought I saw, but I can't be sure.
Okay.
It's nice to be with you.
The gallery?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to hear the gallery.
All right, you ready?
Go for it.
Okay.
Hit that button and play that music.
Oh, it's so nice to be with you. I love all the things you say and do. And it's so nice to hear you say you're gonna please me in every way. Honey, I got the notion you're causing commotion in my soul. Baby, you and me have got something that's real. I know it's gonna last a lifetime. that we're gonna start anew.
How do you do? I thought, why not, na 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 na, just me and you, and then we can na 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 na, just like before. And you will say na 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 na, please give me more. And you will think na 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 na, hey, that's what I'm living for.
How do you do? I thought, why not, na 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 na, just me and you, and then we can na 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 na, just like before. And you will say na 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 na, please give me more. And you will think na 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 na, hey, that's what I'm living for.
Once I said I wanted you, and I remember why. I often wonder if it's true you still can make me cry.
And now it's not so long ago you said I love you too. 'Cause I had one solution left, and that's to start anew.
How do you do? I thought, why not, la 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 la, just me and you, and then we can na 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 na, just like before. And you will say na 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 na, please give me more. And you will think na 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 na, hey, that's what I'm living for.
How do you do? I thought, why not, na 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 na, just me and you, and then we can na 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 na, just like before. And you will say na 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 na, please give me more. And you will think na 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 na, hey, that's what I'm living for. How do you do? La 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 la
I'll tell you what, those two tricky beat songs, too kind of catchy.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember everybody singing this thing here
Well,
going,
How do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do? Well, you've noticed it. I didn't even really paid attention to it, but yeah, there was a tuba in there.
yeah, it
Playing
was
the tuba.
coming right from you, too. Yep. I thought you were doing other things.
No,
Mouth and this was tricky.
Mouth and
Here,
McNeil,
Mouth
yeah.
and McNeil,
yeah.
a pop duo group from Holland. Willem Mouth Dunn. That's where he got
His
the
mouth was
nickname
done.
Mouth.
Yeah.
But and then Maggie McNeil is in
The
there.
female,
That's the
that was
female.
a female singer. Yeah.
But here's the thing. She is from SJOUKJE
okay.
Vant Spiker. I have no
That's
idea.
where she's from.
It's what that's in parentheses after her name. Born. Oh, that was her
Oh, it's her
name.
name.
Oh,
okay.
my God, I couldn't pronounce that if I tried.
So that sounds
Son
maybe
of a
Swedish.
Anyways, that was a very tricky song. Ma, da da, dee 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 dee. And then the gallery,
Huh?
the
Yeah.
gallery doing their song,
Nice to be with you.
and these are both one-hit wonders too. The gallery did do "I Believe in Music," made number 22, and "Big City Miss Ruth Ann." Remember that one?
Oh yeah, big.
And then they
big,
disappeared too. But they were from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Jim, Brent, Cal, Bill, and Dennis. And that was it. They did "Nice to Be with You." I Believe in Music was Big City Ruth Ann.
Big City Miss
Mouth and
Ruth
McNeil
Ann.
did "How Do You Do" and "Hey You Love,"
I don't
and that
remember
was
that
it.
one. Don't remember. Hey,
No,
You
I
Love.
only hit number 87.
Oh,
so.
okay.
And that was it. They disappeared after that.
All right. I was,
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Ralph's. This is going back. No, that's Martha Hop. Never mind. I'm in the
Oh,
wrong
yeah,
place. Okay.
okay, we're continuing now.
And where are we
In a
going
broken,
now?
In a broken dream. Let me see.
I don't know.
In a Broken Dream,
Python Lee
Python
Jackson.
Lee Jackson. I don't remember that one. And
I
then we
remember
got-
the name. Godspell,
and
Day
then
by Day.
Day by Day.
Yeah.
Day by day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's hear the Python. Is that where we're going? Python? Okay. Here comes Lee, Mr. Python.
Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes, I am. In the days between the hours, ivory towers, bloody flowers push their heads into the air. I don't care if I ever know. There I go. Before my eyes, paper cries, telling lies. The promises you gave from the grave of a broken heart. Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes, I am.
And all that says is the original cast from the Broadway rock musical Godspell. Original cast member Robin Lamont, lead vocal. And that's what it was, Day by Day from the rock star Godspell.
Okay.
And there was nothing else to that. And then now you hit us with what we heard.
Yeah, in a broken dream. I don't remember that one, but as soon as we started singing, I said, "Man, that sounds like Rod Stewart."
Come to find out,
yeah. The song in memorable for its lead vocal, Rod Stewart, who had been hired as a session singer before he became a big star with Maggie May and Faces and all that stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah, because he really belted it out too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So yeah,
not bad.
Rod Stewart.
So they were the group.
Yeah.
And they needed
Python Lee Jackson was the group.
That was the group. And they needed
a session singer to come sing the song.
And Rod Stewart
hired Rod.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. I'd never.
Interesting fact. I never knew that. No.
Obviously, I must have never played that song on this CD. So.
Oh, you played it.
Or if I did, yeah.
Because I don't remember it all, but I'm sure I played it too, or I just skipped over it. Got to the last song on the track, said no, I'm playing that. Put the next one in.
Yeah. But.
Yeah, they were from Australia. David Bentley.
Really?
Yeah, David Bentley, Mick Libber, and Gary Boyle. And Tony Cahill bass,
and none of them
and
could
David
sing.
Montgomery drums, and that's
none of them could sing.
I guess not.
No.
But the thing only hit number 56.
Yeah,
and
that's right. We never heard of it.
Those last two were again one-hit wonders, and you wonder whether one was a hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, kind of one of them things.
Yeah, I was watching an old MTV Unplugged. And Rod Stewart was on there, and of course his old bandmate from the Rolling Stones was on there, the bass player or the guitar player, not Jeff Beck. What's the other guy? Oh man, now I can't. Now I just went.
The other guy or the other woman, right?
Yeah, no, the other. I'm blank on my head again. But he sang with them
Seems
in Faces.
Seems to be happening lately.
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
welcome to the group.
Let's go to the next song.
Go to the next song. We might remember what we're doing.
This is what it is. When our minds go, we'll just be alone again naturally.
Gilbert O'Sullivan, very, very distinguishable sound. Here you go. Okay. Distinguishable. No,
yeah,
whatever.
That. Yeah.
Wait a little while from now, if I'm not feeling any less sound, I promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby town. And climbing to the top, will throw myself out in an effort to make clear to ever what it's like when you're shattered, left standing in the lurch at a church where people were saying, "My God, that's tough." She stood him up. No point in us remaining. We may as well go home, as I did on my own, alone again. Naturally, to think that only yesterday I was cheerful, bright and gay, looking forward to what wouldn't do the role I was about to play. But as if to knock me down, reality came around, and without so much as a mere touch, cut me into little pieces, leaving me to doubt. Talk about God in His mercy, if He really does exist, why did He desert me in my hour of need? I truly am indeed alone again. Naturally, it seems to me that there are more hearts broken in the world that can't be mended, left unattended. What do we do? What do we do? else that appears. I remember I cried when my father died, never wishing to hide the tears. And at 65 years old, my mother, God rest her soul, couldn't understand why the only man she had ever loved had been taken, leaving her to start with a heart so badly broken. Despite encouragement from me, no words were ever spoken. When she passed away, I cried and cried all day, alone again, naturally. Alone again, naturally.
Like you said, that has some good bass in it.
Oh yeah, good bass and
that one note that was behind us. If we had turned it up, it probably would have rattled the cement floor we're on.
Yeah, the wives might have not been too happy with us. We interrupted their conversation.
Well, they probably would have given them a high. You know what I mean? Yeah, they would have been vibrating up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, Argan. A well put together song.
It's the one thing nice about, like I was saying, was about our age now is that before we were playing the songs for people to dance and all that kind of stuff, so we didn't get to listen to music like this,
right?
Usually, unless it was like background for a minute. But anyway, but now you can sit there and enjoy it and listen to Separation and all the
Separation
different instruments that are in there
and how they mix the things to go together right.
I could even played that on the bass with. Anyway, go ahead.
That was one of my favorite kind of. I don't really call it hard rock, but a rock song.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and then Gilbert O'Sullivan is what we used to play at the dances when the Hotsy Totsy people were there, and you didn't want to upset them.
That's right.
You know, the nice smell.
You don't
of
want
wood.
any heavy. I mean, I never forget the time when they played Bob Seger's "Like a Rock," and the one lady came up to me and said, "Oh, that guitar is just too loud."
Lady, that's what it's supposed to be, loud.
But like a rock, anyway.
Well, the one part in like a rock,
they
the
play
one little
he
instrumental
plays the
he
guitar,
has,
yeah.
Anyways, Argent, that's Tony Arden, hang on. Argent, vocal group from England. Rod Argent, well, that must be where the name came from. He's keyboards, and also played with the Zombies. Jim Redford, bass, Argent's cousin. Robert Hernett, drums, and Russ Ballard, guitar, later a successful songwriter-producer. Henrik later joined Charlie. I never heard of them.
No.
And here's something, Rodford and Hernett were later with the Kinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that was the only thing they did was Hold Your Head Up, also released with Closer to Heaven as the B-side, but that would just interest record collector.
That's the other thing that's fun to do, too, is see all the different artists that they've played with
and where they went and came from
yeah.
that you didn't know. You know? Like, if you didn't really know the group of the Kinks, you just knew them as the Kinks, you wouldn't know that these two guys were there, too.
Well, I remember when I worked at WLCS, the program director there told me that I'd have to get the Bible, and I said, what?
Huh?
I have to get the Bible, what? He said, the Billboard Bible. You got to have the Billboard Bible. You got to know about all these things about these different songs. It's like, okay.
Okay.
But it's amazing how much you can learn from that, just from the old billboards.
Yeah, right. Gilbert O'Sullivan, born Raymond O'Sullivan.
Before Google. Anyway,
Before Google, yeah. Before you could do everything on your phone.
Right.
I know it. Gilbert O'Sullivan, born Raymond O'Sullivan, from Waterford, Ireland. Adult contemporary singer-songwriter. Alone Again, naturally. Claire, Out of the Question.
Claire was good.
Yep, Out of the Question, Get Down. And then he just kind of faded at the end of 74. And
I like that one, too. Get Down, Get Down. Yeah. That was all right, too.
But like I said, that's smooth music. It was nice, smooth. M.O.R.
Yeah, M.O.R., middle of the road, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say real quick, too, you found out about Rod Stewart. Yeah. When I said I watched the MTV Unplugged and his old guitar person came to play with them, who is now the lead guitar guy for the Rolling Stones, or he has been for quite a few years. Anyway, Ronnie Wood is who I was trying to think of. And, of course, Rod Stewart
he did a lot. We did several things with Rod Stewart.
Yeah. People Get Ready.
Get Ready.
I think that was with Jeff Beck.
That was with Jeff Beck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rod Stewart was the lead singer in '69 at the rock band Faces.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I knew he started there.
And he worked with Ronnie Wood in that.
Yeah. And then we also now
and then
know
Jeff Beck later came on with the Small Faces. So anyway.
We also now know that he was a session singer too.
Yeah. I can't because he was already in the band Faces in '69. So obviously he had been singing lead. So I must not been doing so well with the band. So had to make some money as a session.
He must have hired out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well,
anyway.
You don't know.
No, I don't know. It's just a guess.
And then you said you watched Unplugged. You and I both know about that because we've been unplugged a few times.
Don't mess with my pacemaker, man.
I know, we've gotten unplugged a couple of times, too.
Yeah. This next one,
it was like
the last two songs.
It's like the movie, The Blues Brothers, when they pretend they're the good old boys, and they come in and start playing some kind of a blues song, and the owner comes up and pulls the...
Oh, yeah, and they sing Rawhide for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I know, Rawhide and Stand By Your Man. Oh, okay, getting back to what we're doing.
The Candyman, Sammy Davis Jr. is what we're
and,
play.
And, of course, Sammy had quite a career.
Yeah.
And not only there, but with the Rat Pack and everything else.
Oh,
which
yeah.
we'll
Mr.
talk about.
Bojangles, he made a hit out of that
With
one, too.
Yep,
Jerry
and that
Jeff
was
Walker,
originally
too. Jerry Jeff Walker. Well, Little River Band
Yeah,
made
yeah.
it a hit, too.
And then Motorcycle Mama. That's a real short song.
Yeah.
About 30 seconds, I
Yeah.
think.
And the chain just broke or something like that.
Yeah, the chain doesn't break.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway, you ready?
Go for it.
Here we go.
Mr. Sammy Davis Jr.
All right, everybody, gather around. The candy man is here. Now, what kind of candy you want? Sweet chocolate, chocolate malted candy, gumdrops, anything you want. You've come to the right man because I'm the candy man. Who can take a sunrise? Sprinkle it with you. Cover it with chocolate and a miracle or two. The candy man. Ooh, the candy man can. The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Who can take a rainbow? Wrap it in a sigh. Soak it in the sun and make a groovy lemon pie. The candy man. The candy man can. The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
The candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Now you talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Oh, who can take tomorrow? Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The candy man. Oh, the candy man can. The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
The candy man makes everything he makes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who can take tomorrow? Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The candy man. The candy man can. The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Yes, the candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. A candy man, a candy man, a candy man. A candy man, a candy man, a candy man. Yeah. Candy man.
Tell your daddy and your mama too, you got something better to do than stick around the house the rest of your life. You're 18, you can do what you like. You be the queen of my highway, my motorcycle mama, and we'll see the world from my Harley. We'll get matching jackets and helmets too. We'll get respect from the towns we ride through. We'll sleep by the roadside in the soft green grass, and if the squares won't buy, we'll let them pass. She'll be the queen of my highway, my motorcycle mama. We'll see the world from my Harley. And maybe in a year or two we'll have a little one. She'll look just like you. We'll add on a sidecar, electric guitar. It will be a trio. The baby makes 3-0. Tell your daddy and your mama too, you got something better to do. Stick around the house the rest of your life. You're 18, you can be my wife. You'll be the queen of my highway, my motorcycle mama. And we'll see the world from my Harley. And we'll see the world from my Harley. And we'll see the world from my Harley if the chain don't break.
See, if the chain don't break is what it was.
It's going to be all right, yeah. But that was a group called Sailcat. And we know so much about them because they were a pop duo from Alabama, Court Pickett and John Weicker. And that was it. Motorcycle Mama hit number 12 in 72, and they disappeared.
Yeah.
I've got no other information. It's a cute little song.
Yeah.
Well, we used to play it all the time at the car show.
Yeah.
But that was it. And Sammy Davis, I mean, what are you going to say about Sammy Davis?
Don't break. Well, they always say that, just like Puff the Magic Dragon, they always said it was a drug related song, but I don't know.
Well, like you and I were just sitting here,
yeah.
like, oh, what kind of candy?
What kind of candy you want? You want this white powder candy stuff? Yeah.
And I'm sure when he was alive, he heard a lot of that too.
Oh, yeah.
Especially running with the groups that he did.
Yeah.
And that's not disrespectful.
Well, that's probably why, right there too. I mean, he was with Frank and Dean and all those guys.
I know it.
Yeah.
It was a big part of the Rat Pack.
Right.
He broke that white barrier with a lot of people, in hotels and traveling with those guys.
Those guys. And, you didn't cross Frank.
No, he crossed Frank.
Yeah.
He was born in Harlem, New York City, naturally.
Mm-hmm.
He died of cancer in 1990 at the age of 64.
He always had a cigarette in his hand, just like Dean Martin. Yeah.
One of America's all-time great entertainers, with father and uncle in dance acts with the Will Maston Trio from the early 40s. First recorded for Capitol in 1950. Lost his left eye and had his nose smashed in.
Oh, is that when he had the nose
auto
like that too?
accident? Okay, near San Bernardino, California.
Right.
California, let's see, on 1954, returned to performing in January 55, frequent appearances on TV, Broadway, and movies, won Grammy's Lifetime Achievement Award in 2001, first hit the pop charts in 1954 with Hey There, which was a cover version of Hey There, You With the Stars in Your Eyes, Rosemary Clooney.
Okay, right.
And he did Love Me or Leave Me. It was a great song, that Old Black Magic. The Old Black Magic's a song from way back in the 40s, but he jazzes it up a little bit. Like, meanwhile, back at the ranch, he got a horse going in the back. He kind of comedied it up a little bit, which made it kind of cute. And then he did the Candyman, What Kind of Fool Am I? He did a version that was a hit for him. The Candyman was his biggest hit in pop.
So he didn't hit it with Mr. Bojangles and that?
Nope. Mr. Bojangles, his version did not hit it. I don't know whether. It could have been back in '54, which would be the other book.
I remember it probably was just a really good stage act that he did, because I remember, cause of course he could dance. He was one of the best dancers, and he did the whole routine of Mr. Bojangles. So.
Yeah, in '55 he had a big hit with Something's Gotta Give. Which is from the movie Daddy Longlegs, starring Fred Astaire. And Sammy Davis Jr. and the Four Aces were in the background there. But that was his version. The McGuire sisters did it, too, and had a hit of it. Back in that time, your artist could have two or three same version, same songs getting the top 10, but by different people.
Right.
Like Les Baxter did... a couple of songs where they were sung by somebody else that had a big hit.
Just like we were talking last week about
Unchained Melody was one. Al Hibbler had the big hit.
And then it was done by the Righteous Brothers.
Then the Righteous Brothers brought it back.
But we talking about that with Chris Christopherson too. A lot of his songs were done by different people too. It's like Bobby McGee, which was a huge hit for Janis Joplin, and Jerry Lee Lewis did it, and I don't know, there's two or three other ones that tried it too.
Johnny Cash had a version of it.
Yeah, but they tried to do more of the country version, but
Yeah.
But Janis Joplin kind of spiced it up. But anyway, okay.
Very interesting music.
That's the end of Volume 7.
That's the end of Volume 7.
Or Volume 8, rather. I'm sorry.
Volume 8.
Super Hits of the 70s. Have a Nice Day, Volume 8. RHYNO Records.
Done by RHYNO.
RHYNO CDs, whatever. So we're moving on to number 9.
And you got the paperwork, and we're looking up. We're going to do Looking Glass and Daniel Boone.
Yep.
And he's not going to do a TV show.
Looking Glass, but okay.
Looking Glass.
You
What
said-
did I say?
You
Looking
said grass.
Grass. Looking
Grass.
grass. I'm smelling grass. You know, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, here you go. You're right. Brandy, of
You
course.
got it?
I
Okay.
had 2 dogs that I named Brandy just because I love this song so much. But of course, they were kind of brandy colored too. But anyway.
And then we're going to hear A Beautiful Sunday. Here we go.
Oh yeah, good songs.
There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine. Yeah, your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. It came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but it made it clear it couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Yeah, Brandy used to watch his eyes when he told his sailor story. She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw its raging glory. But he had always told the truth. Lord, he was an honest man. And Brandy does her best to understand him. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Sunday morning, up with the lark. I think I'll take a walk in the park. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. I've got someone waiting for me. When I see her, I know that you'll say, hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Ha, 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 beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me,
talking again?
Yeah.
I can't talk. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny. They had a whole thing written up here about Brandy in the band itself. Gilbert O'Sullivan's "Alone Again Naturally" was the one that was number one, and Brandy was always number two, which is surprising because I still say Brandy's a much better song. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
but it talks about how the woman couldn't, compete with the sea and the guy, and said Brandy always wrestled with this question night after night as she ate Mrs. Paul's fish sticks in front of the TV. It's like, she always went home always on Home Alone. That was it, because she wanted that one guy. She could have had all the horny sailors that were there, but no, she.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. That's Brandy. You're a fine girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It just.
But it says that anyway. It says the lead singer ended up going back to school.
Elliot.
Elliot, yeah.
Yeah.
Rutgers University. So, and he says after that in '73, it just kind of went away. They did what Jimmy Loves Marianne, and that was it.
Yeah, because it just says here that there were a group formed in New Jersey. Elliot, Larry, Piet, P-I-E-T, and Jeff. And they did Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. Jimmy Loves Marianne. But that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, so you.
Yeah, I remember seeing them on a Midnight Special. I watched one. I watch all kinds of stuff on YouTube these days, but anyway.
And then Daniel Boone, Beautiful Sunday, another one-hit wonder, made number 15. Born Peter Lee Sterling in Birmingham, England, pop singer and songwriter, and that's it. They didn't do anything else. Annabelle, Run Tell the People, but they only hit the bottom 100.
Two great songs, but
Two
they're
great songs,
one-hit
and-
wonders.
So you often wonder, well, it kind of showed, you explained what happened to,
Yeah,
this
went to
doesn't
college.
say anything about this guy at all.
Our doggy's here with us now.
Our doggy's here with us. Yes, you're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to kiss you, though. I'll pet you, but I'm
You're
not
not
kissing
going to kiss my dog?
Nope, not going to
Well,
kiss your
then
dog.
you know what you can kiss, don't you?
Um,
Hot Butter, Lobo. Yeah, where are we going? Gary Glitter and Rick Springfield.
Yep. Yeah, the one by Rick Springfield, they got a picture of him in here. He looks like some fat, chubby little
I know.
kid.
It's before he got slimmed down and decided to sing, I guess.
And, well, when he worked for the soap opera. I forget which one. General Hospital, one of them anyway.
He came from something down there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, Gary Glitter's going first, though.
Oh, yeah.
Rock and Roll Part 2.
We always hear this during hockey games, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Speak to the sky whenever things go wrong, and you'll know you're not talking to the air. To the air. And the world will look better from up there. Speak to the sky, 'cause things can get you down, and you'll know when you're talking to the Lord. To the Lord. The world will look better than before. And if I stumble and it seems that I am blind, or if the road I'm on seems awful hard to find, and though my conversation doesn't always rhyme, I always try to find some time to speak to the sky and tell you how I feel. And you know, sometimes what I say ain't right. It's alright, 'cause I speak to the sky every night. Stumble and it seems that I am blind, or if the road I'm on seems awful hard to find, and though my conversation doesn't always rhyme, I always try to find some time to speak to the sky and tell you how I feel. And you know, sometimes what I say ain't right. It's alright, 'cause I speak to the sky every night. Speak to the sky whenever things go wrong, and you'll know you're not talking to the air. To the air. And the world will look better from up there. And the world will look better from up there. And the world will look better from up there.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay,
Speak to the sky.
I lost Springfield.
Oh, okay.
Nope, here he is.
Rick Springfield
Lost
said we
Rick.
did that one in '72, and he didn't have another hit till 1981 after that.
Right, 81's when he went with Jesse's
Girl, yeah.
Yeah, Speak to the Sky, number 14 in 72. Born Richard Springthorpe in
Okay.
Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
Pop rock singer, songwriter,
From down
played Noah
under.
Drake on the General Hospital and starred in the movie Hard to Hold.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one, too. That was pretty bad.
I've Done Everything for You was written by Sammy Hagar.
Oh, okay.
That was a big hit for him. Don't Talk to Strangers.
Thank for yeah.
Affair of the Heart, Love Somebody. Rick Springfield and Randy Crawford did a song, Taxi Dancing.
I know my
Well,
niece
he had the
a-
big hit. He had the big hits after
Yeah,
he did Speak to the Sky.
yeah. Well,
Somebody
after,
must have said,
after
no,
being
he's
on-
got a good voice.
after being on General Hospital too. I'm sure that helped a bit. People probably went to see him sing just because he was on General Hospital, big star in General Hospital, and
Yeah.
realized that he wasn't that bad at all.
Well, he had a lot of followers
Yeah.
in General Hospital, and he had a voice. He could sing, so he tried
My
a little
niece
bit
was
of that.
one. My niece Tina, she loved Rick Springfield. But anyway. So.
Then we got he did a little thing going here about
The other one too was Ranger Bob. Remember Ranger Bob?
Ranger Bob.
You
Yep,
like
right,
Bruce
yep.
Springsteen too.
Gary
Anyway.
Glitter, born Paul Gadd in Banbury, Oxfordshire, England.
Hmm.
Glam rock singer. Backing band is the Glitter Band. Rock and Roll Part 2. Tune has become the sports anthem,
Yeah.
the Hay song across USA, and it says also see the Time Lords. So I turned to the Time Lords, Docker in the TARDIS, and it refers me to the KLF. Remember the KLF,
Yeah, yeah.
3M Eternal?
Yeah.
Okay. So I go to the KLF. Here's the KLF, pop electronica group duo formed in England, previously known as the Time Lords. Okay, we got that. Bill Drummond, founding member, former manager of Echo and the Bunnymen. They had a hit too. And Teardrop Explodes, the Jimmy Cauty, former with Zodiac. And then KLF stands for Copyright Liberation Front. So I go down, I says, what's this got to go to Gary Glitter?
Gary Glitter, yeah.
Okay, number 66 for the KLF is before they did 3 a.m. Eternal, is Doctrine the TARDIS, the Time Lords. Song combines the music of Gary Glitter's Rock and Roll Part 2 with the TV theme of the BBC's Doctor Who.
Okay.
That's what that was all about.
I mean, they've used that song in
but
everything. 'Cause that song only made it to like number 10, didn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
What? Which one?
Gary Glitter,
Gary Glitter
Yeah,
made
Rock
number
and
7.
Roll.
Made number 7.
Part 2. Oh, made number 7. Okay.
Made number 7. Yeah.
All right.
But then they didn't do anything. Then the Glitter Band, 35 and 91. They kind of just
the other one that was instrumental that was big for a while during the movie time was Popcorn, with that Moog synthesizer. That remember that
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I think it's on this
That's
one.
what the next song is.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, hot butter by Popcorn.
Hot
I mean,
butter.
yeah, right.
Yeah, butter. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh well, it's either popcorn by hot butter or hot butter
Hot
by
butter and
popcorn.
popcorn. Yeah. Okay. I'm sitting there looking at it right here. That's probably why it came in my head. It's like, oh, Popcorn was another one. Yeah.
I think we're
we
both
have
getting-
a good time. That's
I
no
think we're
doubt
both
about
getting
it.
old.
Yeah. We have a good time. It doesn't matter.
Now you got me
We'll be-
confused. It's popcorn by hot butter. Damn it!
You ready?
Yes.
Get ready to pop your popcorn.
Yes, I am.
All right.
Pop that corn, Daddy. Beat to the 8 to the bar. There you go.
I saw you standing there, about fell out my chair. And when you moved your mouth to speak, I felt the blood go to my feet. Now it took time for me to know
You told yourself years ago you'd never let your feelings show. The obligation that you made for the title that they gave. Baby, I'd love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you'd love me to want you the way that I want to, if you'd only let it be. Now it took time for me to know what you tried so not to show. Now something in my soul just cried. I see the want in your blue eyes. Baby, I'd love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you'd love me to want you the way that I want to, if you only let it be. Oh, baby, I'd love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you'd love me to want you the way that I want to, if you only let it be.
I got my keyboard hiding down here.
That's what we just figured out how because you can just do Lobo, and that was the way they would sing, like the Bee Gees, that they couldn't hit that note. Just
Well, that's what did I say? The tremolo
yeah,
in the voice makes that.
yeah.
It's all in the palate. But that
On the palate. Yeah,
I
because
think
Bee Gees did it, Kenny Rogers did it. Yeah,
There's a few others, but
Yeah.
that was my favorite song by him. I
Yeah.
liked Me and You and the Dog Named Boo.
yeah.
I wasn't too much with Don't Expect Me to Be Your Friend, but I loved this song here. I thought
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a beautiful love song. I had a lot of sad songs, though. Me and the Dog Named Boo was a lonely song.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you being alone with this thing here. Well, they're animals. You like your animals.
Right.
Yeah, me and a dog named Boo.
Me,
But I
me
love
and
you
a
to
cat
want me to
named
put-
Ginger.
Yeah, that was a good love song.
But
And we already talked about it was he played with the Legends in Tampa, and that was Jim Stafford was in the Legends,
right.
and then Lobo means wolf.
And Jim Stafford also tried to get him to do some of his songs.
Yeah.
And Lobo said, nope, do them yourself.
Yeah.
And he did.
And he did. And he had a few hits.
I
doing
don't
that
like
too,
spiders and snakes.
Yeah. The next hit he had after that was Don't Expect Me to Be Your Friend. And it's interesting to know that before he did I'd Love You to Want Me, he did a song called A Simple Man. And it didn't get anywhere, but the back side of The Simple Man was Don't Expect Me to Be Your Friend. So he turned around and released that, and it became a hit. So,
Yeah.
But that was Lavoie. That was his last name. No, born Roland Kent Lavoie,
Okay.
and he was from Tallahassee, Florida.
He was
And
the
I think
wolf.
Well, Lobo means
Wolf.
wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
But where were we? Hot butter. Oh, we talked about him before.
It reminded me of
that came pretty good. It would probably sound better if you did it on your head. Hollow, bang, bang.
That's
Okay. Yeah.
stupid stuff we used to do in elementary school. It's a pass of time. There you
But
go.
Hot Butter group is actually Stan Free, and he's how do you pronounce that? Moog or Moog? M-O-O-G.
Moog. I think it's
Moog,
Moog, but
synthesizer player. But they sounded a lot like Percolator, the song called Percolator,
Yeah.
where it goes doop, 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 doop,
Yep.
the doop, and it keeps getting faster and
The
faster.
same thing. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
of
can
course,
do that too, by the way.
I got an old Percolator.
The only thing I can play is my mouth, but you know.
Anyways.
Anyway, are we moving on?
That popcorn. I like instrumentals.
Yeah,
They're a
I do.
good
I do
song.
too. But that one was to me is a little too flaky.
A little too general.
Yeah. I Believe in Music, another good song, and a lot of other people have done that song. I remember when I saw Heart and Nancy Wilson, they closed with that song one time when I saw
I Believe
them.
in Music. You're talking about?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we just.
And that isn't that a one? I thought that was written. Yeah, that one's written by Mac Davis.
I Believe in Music.
Yeah, Mac Davis wrote that.
We just
song.
did the gallery song.
Yeah.
In the other volume, what was it again? I'd like to be.
Oh, it's so nice to be with you.
So nice to be with you.
Yeah.
This is going to be their next hit, and then American City Suite.
Yeah, which
I
I don't
straight.
remember that one.
Cashman and West. I
But
remember
I'm sure
the
I'll
song,
hear it. But it's that one's like 7 minutes long. So hey, get ready
well,
for
we
the ride.
might fade that a little bit.
Get ready for the ride. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Doot doot doot.
It sounds like Mac Davis already.
I could just sit around making music all day long. As long as I'm making my music, ain't gonna do nobody no harm. And who knows, maybe I'll come up with a song to make people wanna stop all the fussing and fighting long enough to sing along. I believe in music, oh I believe in love, and I believe in music, oh I believe in love. Music is love and love is music, if you know what I mean. People who believe in music are the happiest people I've ever seen. So clap your hands and stomp your feet and shake your tambourine and lift your voices to the sky. Tell me what you see. Hey, I believe in music. Oh, I believe in love. I believe in music. Oh, I believe in love. Music is a universal language, and love is the key to peace, hope, and understanding, and living in harmony. So grab your brother by the hand and sing along with me, and lift your voices to the sky. Tell me what you see. I believe in music. Oh, I believe in love. I believe in music.
People going, coming, trolley car was humming a sweet city song. scams and greedy hands. Did you read it in the text of the Daily News, the subway blues? How does your garden grow? And the strikes and the likes all lined up in a row. Something is wrong here. It doesn't belong here. People are locking themselves behind their own four walls. It falls from the skies here, but no one's surprised here. And maybe that's the saddest part of all. Jesus reeks, Muhammad speaks, the Lord is on their team. Tenements and midtown rents, rich and poor, no in between. Say a prayer and breathe the air in the colder heat. When evening falls, the city falls, but the lights only shine on empty streets. Something is wrong here, doesn't belong here. People are locking themselves behind their own four walls. Falls from the skies here, no one's surprised here. Maybe that's the saddest part of all. I think of her, I think of life's own music. At least that's the way it used to be. I think of her and I see the children laughing, but it's only on the streets where my memory. And I never felt so lonely and so helpless, wishing that I didn't know the truth. But they tell me that a friend is dying, and there's nothing in this world I can do. When she was good, it was oh so good. You were blessed if she smiled on you. You could be king if she believed your story, but it was over if she laughed at you. Now I never felt so lonely and so helpless. I'm wishing that I didn't know the truth. They tell me that a friend is dying, and there's nothing in this world that I can do. The hands that used to reach out to everybody, now they're lying by her side, and her eyes are closed. No one really knows if she can make it through another night. Still, most of what I love is locked inside her. Everything I thought I'd ever need. My heart keeps crying, you gotta hold on a little bit longer. But my head is sure that it's time to leave. And I never felt so lonely and so helpless. I'm wishing that I didn't know the truth. But they tell me that my friend is dying. Oh, New York City,
you say it ain't true. Can you tell me now before I'm leaving you? I'd give anything I own just to believe in you again.
Oh my gosh.
Wake me up, please.
I apologize. I apologize for that.
If you're watching this show, you can skip by this.
Yeah.
It's a little long, and
I apologize.
in fact, it's still going. But Cashman and West, we found out that they're a duo of pop record producers, songwriters, singers, and one of the singers is Dennis Terry Trashman. That's the guy we just heard singing.
Yeah, he's
And that
pretty
is
much Trashman right there.
Yeah, and we a couple years ago we played their hit "Medicine Man."
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, now that was a hit for them. This one, well, it made number 27.
Really?
Yeah,
Made it to 27.
yeah,
I think that was one of those 7-minute songs that the DJ said, "Okay, here's our
it's
bathroom song."
break and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like me when I played at the bar. I played that Marvin Gaye long song.
I got to give it up.
Got to give it up, and they're
Yeah.
dancing. They used it in
Or-
that one show.
Or you could always, radio was always American Pie too. When that
Yeah,
one came up,
it played both parts.
Yeah.
Except the crowd got going in that one, and you wanted to be there to egg them on a little bit. But anyways,
Not when you had
that
to
was American City Suite, and what it was is a combination of 3 songs: Sweet City Song, All Around the Town, and that last one was called "A Friend Is Dying," and that's why
It was
so
dying.
loud.
Yeah,
It was dying.
It was
Yeah,
dying
and
at
we
the
were
end.
dying. Yeah.
At the end, it was dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I believe in music. I got something here for you.
Oh, wait a minute. I
Oh, go
forgot that Tommy West Picardo Jr., born Dodo, don't ask me where that was. He produced all of Jim Croce's recordings.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then there you go, the other one now.
Well, he lost a good artist when Jim Croce died. That's for sure.
Yeah. And
All
then
right.
we were at what?
Gallery.
The gallery again.
The gallery followed its top 5 smash "Nice to Be With You" with the cover version of Mac Davis's "I Believe in Music."
Yep.
The song was the top 30 at the same time as Davis' breakthrough smash as an artist with "Baby Don't Get Hooked on Me."
Which was a great song.
Oh yeah, and then Davis later, Davis, he wrote songs for Elvis and everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Later he objected to Gallery's changing his pop spiritual line from "God loves it when you sing" to "Tell me what you see." So he actually changed the words because they didn't want
Yeah.
to put God anyway.
And I don't think this is on the one-hit wonders, but they followed "I Believe in Music" up with "Big City Miss Ruth Ann."
Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
That made number, so we might hear the gallery again.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Interesting. We're
Yeah.
both awake now.
Oh, I didn't
Ring that bell.
I didn't change the songs yet, so.
Okay, that's all right,
These
but
next
we're-
2 songs are I like
Shy
a lot.
Coltrane and Austin Roberts.
Yep.
I've heard Shy Coltrane, but I don't remember Austin Roberts. Do
Oh
you?
yeah, you will.
Something's
You will.
wrong with. Okay.
Something's wrong with me. It was a great
Okay.
song. Yeah.
And then we're going to hear Gilbert. I can't. talk.
Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Gilbert O'Sullivan and the Edgar Winter Group in Frankenstein. Boy, crank 5,000 watts on that, man. Wow.
Here we go.
Go for it. All right, Shy Coltrane.
Thunder and lightning.
What a good thing I've got. Oh, it's such a good thing I've got. I don't think I can stand it. Thunder and lightning, oh yeah. I
can't get you out of my mind. I see your face in everything I do. It feels like I've known you for a long, long time. I only wanna make it with you. Something in your eyes that just won't let me forget you. Something in your face that keeps me hanging around you. Something got a hold on me the day that I met you. Something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. Yesterday I saw you on the street with someone. I said it doesn't matter to me. Behind the smile I'm wearing are the tears of a clown. 'Cause loving you is where I wanna be. Something in your eyes that just won't let me forget you. Something in your face that keeps me hanging around you. Something got a hold on me the day that I met you. Something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. Girl, there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong. Oh, something in your eyes that just won't let me forget you. Something in your face that keeps me hanging around you. Something got a hold on me the day that I met you. Something's wrong. Something in your eyes that just won't let me forget you. Something in your face.
You know how the mind wanders
yeah,
a
the
little
mind
bit.
wanders, yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder. At 86, I'm beginning to wonder if I've got a little bit of that. What do you call it?
Yeah, dementia.
Or
Yeah, a
something
little
like
bit.
that.
Yeah,
Or
could be.
deterioration of the brain.
Yeah, something.
Something.
Yeah.
Anyways, Austin Roberts, born in Newport News, Virginia, writer of several country songs, collaborator on the cartoon series Scooby-Doo, and Jose, or is it Josie? It's Josie and the
Josie and the
Pussycats.
Pussycats, yeah.
Replaced Gene Pistilli in the Buchanan Brothers and Cashman, which was part of Cashman and West trio from 72, which we
Okay.
just talked about. It was a member of Arcade, which I have not heard of. And in 75, they've got the Big Ten hit of Rocky, called Rocky.
Right.
Has that got anything to do with the movie, or is
He
it
also
just,
was co-writers with Danny Jensen and Bobby Hart.
that doesn't? I haven't got that here,
Oh, okay.
which is good that you've got that and I've got
Yeah,
this.
Yeah. Records, let's see, breeziness, the passage behind the smile, I'm wearing you are tears of a clown. Okay, I only want to make it with you. I remember that one.
By who?
I don't know. Who's by? Oh, I Think I Love You. He wrote that one for the Partridge Family. I think I love you.
Who did?
Austin Roberts.
Okay, well, it doesn't say any of that here. Well, yeah, it does say
It says he wrote
he
some,
wrote
but
several country songs. Yeah, okay.
Knock 3 Times. There you go.
Okay.
He wrote that
All
one.
right.
I'll Be There. I thought that was always written by the Motown, but I guess it was written by him.
Yeah, I guess so.
The hit instrumental or more than 70's or today's. Okay, anyway, yeah. So he did quite a few.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard I spit on the paper a little bit, but Anyway, so yeah, Austin Roberts. I didn't realize that. They talk about this song being the tearjerker and stuff, but anyway. I thought
Okay,
I thought it was a good song.
It's Shy Coltrane I was thinking of.
Okay.
That is a woman.
Okay.
Female rock singer, pianist, produced Shy. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I did. It's CHI is produced SHY. Why'd they put that in there?
Make it with you. What have I heard that song? I only want to make it with you. Who sang that song? I can't think of it now.
Bread. Make it with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I wanna make it with you.
Yeah.
Nothing personal.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So that was something I didn't know. You quite the songwriter. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, that was it. That's
That was
all
it.
I had.
Oh, you're done. Okay.
Yep. Now
All
we're
right.
going. We
last
Gilbert
two.
or Sullivan again,
Yeah, our last two here.
and then we're going to end up with the Edgar Winter Group and Frankenstein. It's only the short version, but
I know. You know, have you ever seen, as far as Frankenstein, Edgar Winter Group? Have you ever
Group.
seen Edgar Winter perform that? Because I mean, he pretty much does it all himself. He
no,
plays all
I've
the plays
seen
all the
pictures of, it, but I've
instruments.
never seen a video.
He
No,
plays all the instruments.
oh, he does. Well,
Yeah.
who else is in the group? Well, we'll find out. Okay,
Yeah. Anyway,
go for it.
we'll go for Claire.
Whatever. I forgot what we're doing now.
Claire.
Oh, Gilbert again. Oh, that was terrible.
Claire, the moment I met you, I swear, I felt as if something somewhere had happened to me, which I couldn't see. And then, the moment I met you again, I knew in my heart that we were friends. It had to be so, it couldn't be no, but try as hard as I might do, I don't know why. You get to me in a way I can't describe. Words mean so little when you look up and smile. I don't care what people say, to me you're more than a child. Oh Claire, 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 if ever a moment so rare was captured for all to compare, that moment is you in all that you do. But why, in spite of our age difference, do I cry? Each time I leave you I feel I could die. Nothing means more to me than hearing you say, I'm going to marry you. Will you marry me, Uncle Ray? Oh Claire, Claire. I've told you before, don't you dare get back
I'm all jacked up now.
I know, that's a great way to end.
Oh, what a way to end. You can tell we're rock and rollers
All right.
from the old
look
days.
Look at here. We're ready?
Am I ready?
It's not showing me.
Not showing you what?
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a. It's supposed to show me the words. But not show me the words. How many times?
We're supposed to end it on a high note.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
think
dear.
this has any video processing on this old computer here. Oh well.
I know. And just in case nobody realizes it, we got a big wall of sound behind us.
Yeah.
And we've just got it turned up a little bit.
Yeah.
And we've got two 5,000 watt amps hooked up to this thing, but we can't turn it up. We don't want to blow the house up. So in the summertime, we take it outside in the big backyard and have concerts.
Yeah, and then the neighbors complain.
No, they don't complain. The cops do.
Yeah.
Well, the neighbors 5 miles away complain. Nobody here complains. They love it.
That's what I like about my house. I crank the music up outside.
Oh,
and-
you'd have the kids out there smoking
Yeah.
pot and every other damn thing.
Well, yeah, they'd be walking on the bike trail back there. And what the hell?
What the hell?
Anyway,
The
I'm
house
sorry.
is a rockin'.
I kicked the doggy.
That's right. She don't bite.
Yeah. All right. So
All right.
that was
What a
good
way to end. What
I
a
liked
way to
it
end.
with
That was a
Frankenstein.
good 2-volume set. And we're going to go,
Wait,
what,
did
9
we-
and 10?
Yeah, but did we say anything about Frankenstein? Who was in the band?
No, we didn't. I just
Okay.
folded the book up and said that was a great song.
Rick Derringer.
Ronnie Montrose.
Montrose.
Dan Hartman. And Rick,
And Edgar, not Edgar Winter.
Edgar
It was
Winter.
Edgar Winter, yeah. Don.
who's the younger brother
Edgar
of
Winter Band, yeah.
Johnny. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And Edgar Winter played most of the instruments as
Yeah,
far as the
and,
keyboard. He had a keyboard that he wore.
Ronnie Montrose
He
was
played
the lead
drums
guitar in
and-
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And the other song they did after that was Free Ride,
Free
which I
Ride.
thought was
Come
another
on
great
and take
song.
a free ride.
Free
That was a great
Ride,
song.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
See
that
ya.
was
Oh, that was number Super Hits of the 70s. Have a Nice Day, Volume 9. We'll do 10 and 11.
10 and 11 when we get together again.
Yeah.
And we're PT and OZ, and we're reminiscing,
Reminiscing.
rocking the oldies with PT and OZ.
You had to look at it, huh? You forgot about
Yeah,
it
forgot.
already?
Well, I said the brain is getting a little foggy now.
All right.
Come on, I'm 86. You know what I mean?
I know. I only wish I could
Wait
make it
till you
that
get
long.
there.
I don't think I'll make it, but okay. Anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what. When you get there, if I'm still around, I don't know what I'm going to be wearing or how I'm going to get here.
I'll be hearing him be going, oh, he crapped his pants again.
Where? Upstairs. Okay,
All right.
we're out of here.
That ends
See
it
you
with a
all
good
later.
one, right?
Yeah, right.